Time to preview a race-by-race action for Sha Tin on Saturday afternoon. We've got a 10-race program kicking off at 4 o'clock with the first of the Saturday twilights this week. To preview it all, joined in the studio by Paul Lally and Nick Child. And Nick, what have we got coming up at this meeting?
Oh, we've got 10 races. We're starting at 4 p.m. as well, if you weren't already aware of that. But we've got some good competitive action for you on the programme. Some really nice young, lightly raced horses will be in action, and I think one or two of them have got bright futures.
Absolutely, and if that's not enough, the card to get you excited, Paul, you're about to make it rain.
Yeah, look, there's a really good jackpot coming up, one of the best of the season actually. 39 million odd going into the triple trio, should get over 63 million. So worth a crack if you haven't had a go at the triple trio. There's also 500,000 going into the first double trio as well. And in the jackpot merge pools in race 10, there's $1 million just going into that for a bit of fun as well.
That's already there, waiting it to be won. We've got one horse withdrawal for the meeting. It's in the first. It's a Fiery Diamond comes out. So we're down to a field of 7 for the opening race, which is the first leg of that double trio with the jackpot there. Class 3 over the 1,800 metres on the all-weather. Eremo has the blinkers off, the pacifiers with the cowls going on. So we Joy crossover noseband has been removed. Adderfield goes up from the 1,650 to the 1,800. Nordic Star improved last time when he was third behind Eremo. And Sky Supreme, all of his wins have been over 1,650, but we know he likes to roll forward. Nick, and in the small field, should assume the lead here too.
I think so. Look, he's drawn gate 2. Angus Chung gets on with him well, and he's just got a lot of early gate speed. More often than not, he is going to jump away nice and cleanly, and he is going to lead. So look, he will be the one that will take them along. Eremo has drawn gate 3, so he's just in behind him. He should get a nice run into the race. So we Joy will be, I think, towards, he's outside. He's in gate number 6, but as we say, it's only a small field, so they'll all have their chance. And Adderfield's trying a new trip here, Paul.
Yeah, I think he'll try and just get a bit of cover there. Perfect team, Nordic Star, and Tianchi Monster generally goes back when he's drawn wide, but it's only a small field, isn't it?
It is. And we're going to have an interview, first of all, for the opening race. It's Sha Tin on Adderfield.
Sha Tin, we've got a mixed card coming up on the weekend. Obviously, the all-weather races you feature prominently in, and notably the first race, Adderfield, a horse that you've had a good association with. Talk me through his last run, because he was far from disappointing.
Yeah, he actually missed the jump last time. He's actually been a bit bad behaviour inside the gate the last few runs, so he missed it, and he sort of had to take him back a little bit. And but you know, he still ran a good race from stepping up in distance.
He's getting quite a chunk of weight from Eremo, who defeated him last time, so certainly better at the weights with him. Yeah,
100%. Of course, Eremo came out and ran second and picked up a few more points. So I think going into the race, we were better off the weight. So he tried good last week, and pretty happy with him.
He's a horse, Karis, who really blossomed on this surface, and he's sort of shown a bit of dominance over 1,200 metres. He's rapidly going up in trip, trying a new distance of 18. What's your take on that?
End of the day, he can handle the dirt, that we know for sure. I just think because, of course, there's no available races for him, so I think they should give him a try over the 1,800. I think he'll be able to handle the distance. But like you say, it is a quick step up. So I'm just hoping he can cope with the pressure, and if he does, he should be competitive.
Does it give you the feel of a horse that will get this sort of trip?
I think so. I think he will, to be honest. He's very kind into a race, and he do what you want him to.
Showed a good bit of dash in his latest trial as well.
Yeah, 100%. So, like I say, he's doing well. He's going well in his trial. So let's hope he runs well.
Karis there on Adderfield. Couple of replays to have a look at, Paul, and we're going to start with Tianchi Monster, of course, across at Happy Valley, because that's where he has been racing recently. One start this surface for a 4th.
That 4th was off the same rating as well of 80, which he's here as well. Look, he's won off 79 before, so he is capable. Only had the one start on the all-weather, as you mentioned, by Shocking. I'm going to put him in on a minor line. He'll probably get back and run on.
Yeah, Zach's got a really good record on this horse. 6 rides for 3 wins, 2 seconds. And look, he's proving himself no back number. And as Paul touched upon, that run last March on the all-weather off this mark was actually not the worst.
That's a good report for Tianchi Monster. And finally, Nick, So We Joy on the turf last time. He ran 3rd and half. Looked the winner as we rolled the replay. he won't mind the surface switch at all.
He won't. He's not from 11 this term, though. He's just found things a little bit tough. He was 45 to 1 this day, actually, so most definitely outrun his odds. Look, he's all weather racing prior to this have been okay. I just feel that they've had his measure, Paul, in those races.
Yeah, look, this was on a yielding track as well. So I think coming back on the all-weather would be good. And he has one off a 78 rating, and he is down to 75. So he is more than capable.
That's the boys' thoughts for the first. Who are the top 4 for race 1, Paul?
I'm going to go with Eremo. I know Edifil, he meets 10 pounds different, but I don't think it'll matter the way Eremo spanked him last time. So he's on top. Eremo to beat Edifil, Tianchi Monster, and So We Joy, 1-6-2-3.
I've gone out of Phil here. I think he's a decent chance. I'll take Paul's Eremo on here now that they meet again, and he'll go on top for me over Eremo, who I've got the utmost respect for, and he is racing very well. Lexi's got a really good record on him, actually. He does go well for the Frenchman. Nordic Star, number 7. I put him in. Very likely race. His run last time behind Eremo was better, trying the trip for the first time, this fellow, and I didn't think he was the worst here. Drops a bit in weight. And Tianchi Monster, didn't want to leave him out as well. I think he'll show up okay. 6-1-7-2.
There it is, all of the information for race number 1 at Sha Tin on Saturday.